had to redo this because I ran out of memory. That's the penalty of having a cell phone channel. Anyway, I do have a camera. I just don't have the laptop really that's worth the shit to do it with. But I actually like just doing everything on a phone. I've gotten to where I hate laptops. So, let's talk about the tools of the trade. If you get AKs, the rubber hammer is definitely excellent. You could beat shit like gas tube levers into submission. Let's see, my lighting's starting to suck already in this room. But you know what a gas tube lever is. If not, do a Google search. Now, the Hoppe's 30 caliber snakes are a little bit too small for the AK barrel. They're a little bit bigger than the United States 30 caliber 308 style diameter. But they do help. It's better than nothing. So, I mentioned in my last video, I believe, about the files, unless I deleted it, about the jeweler's files from Harbor Freight. They work, but they do break. But sometimes magazines, even the new Magpul original AK equipment, sometimes requires a little bit of filing. Because depending on what kind of vodka Boris drank in Yugoslavia or Russia or Ukraine or Cuba, they're all a little bit different. But I like the M70. This is a decent representation of what an M70 is. This would be the equivalent of the M70 B3. Now the AB3 is just like the OPAP except as an underfolding stock, and this is because they've gotten away from the rifled grenades, which this is a gas shutout valve and acts as a grenade leaf sight, and you also put a little spigot at the end in the place of the muzzle device that is removable, and you fire a blank round and it shoots a rifled grenade. But they've gotten away from that with the new M70s, and a lot of guys, I don't believe, realize that. But this is a standard now for modern Yugoslavian rifles. But I'm sure that they still make the grenade sights on some of their models. I've seen some of them go into online that they're still making. But yeah, jeweler's files are excellent. Rubber mallet is great. Sandpaper, you can do stuff to the trigger on the Tapco G2. Sometimes they'll start pitting the tail of the bolt carriers, and you can file the G2 triggers, and it'll help it a little bit, and you can smooth the action out and all kinds of things. I watched a video where Dimcad just repeatedly racked his impact underfolder the action for like a zillion times because it would catch on his G2 trigger, and all he had to do is just spend about 5 minutes with some sandpaper, if even that, to do it. But you know, a lot of people don't sit there and research shit on guns like I do. So anyway, if you want to do woodwork, sandpaper, of course. If you like the wooden look, I think the Zastava M70s look fantastic with wood on them. I like the 3-hole wood look for some crazy reason. Don't ask me why. I've gotten to where I think that AKs are kind of like these pistols with, AKs with red dot sights to me are like these damn pistols with the RMR on them. They just don't look right. But then again, last time I tried to use a red dot on my NPAP side folder, I was getting better groups with the iron sights. It kept screwing up, and I was like, what the hell? This gun is either royally fucked up somehow, or I'm just a piece of shit shot now. And come to find out, the damn red dot sight was loose. So I'm going to try it again on my NPAP, which this is my NPAP. I'm going to try it again and tighten the mount, and I might do some dreadlock on it as well. But yeah, I was thinking about getting an EOTech. They're dropping in price now since they aren't the tactically cool red dot sight anymore, which is foolish because they have the best reticle and sight picture compared to the Trijicon RMO or whatever, and the aim points. They kick ass. I like the EOTech. But then again, that's another video. But for right now, until I get money again, because I had to move and shit a lot sooner than I thought I did. I was gonna pimp the Vepr out and all kinds of shit, but I'm gonna wait until a few months to do my next big wave of fancy prepping gun shit. But yeah, I have a couple El Cheapo sights I'm gonna put on there and try again with the red dot thing. But yeah, I think these pistols with the RMR sights look gay as fuck, and I don't know anyone that really carries one. So yeah, if you do woodwork, when I moved here, I saw that in my garage, and I ended up getting this OPAP. So I got that. Of course, you sand it first. You gotta let them dry. I'm still learning how to do it. Mineral Spirits from Walmart. They sell this in the paint area. I guess you soak or you rinse it off with this, let it dry again, I believe, and then you apply boiled linseed oil with your fingers. Now, I watched a recent video on shellac or whatever the fuck it's called, and it really makes it polished and almost gives it a plastic, finishy, beautiful look. But that requires months of patience to do. But if you want to know about that, message me and I'll point you to the video to watch for that. It does make a very nice finish, the shellac look. It comes from bugs from India that I guess they excrete some kind of tree, and that's why, fingernails, they have fingernail polish with shellac, and you could apply it to AK wood. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. These are the tools of my trade. This flathead screwdriver, sandpaper, and jeweler's files. And another thing for oiling it, I just use some black lithium grease or CLP.